goes without saying that to operate a snowmobile, you of course need snow. And in the mountains, they get tons of snow, tons of powder snow to be exact. And that's why our team came back here to Revelstoke, British Columbia to get on the mountain sleds and do some extreme powder riding.
It's like, it feels like you're floating. Like when you go through an open meadow with no tracks through it at all, it's unbelievable. Just floating along the snow, just feels like there's no worry in the world.
I don't know, I think just everything, the scenery, the elevation, just the fun that you can have out here is unbelievable. When we first stepped off the plane, I was just blown away by the amount of powder here and the fun that you can do in this kind of atmosphere. It's just phenomenal.
It's a thing of beauty. I mean, there's no better experience going. It's definitely a little bit of a challenge for a lot of the Flatlanders to come out and play, but I think they'll all agree it's definitely worth the time and learning curve to get out and have some fun in the steep and deep.
A day where you can drop down into a bowl and find just untouched snow, there's no better feeling. It's amazing.
Revelstoke is amazing. I've seen pictures, I've heard of it, and coming here and experiencing how deep the snow is and how easy the sled just maneuvers through the snow, and the snow's coming over the handlebars. It's just a feeling like nothing else. It's just like you're free. You can just go and flow with the snow and just uphill, downhill, pushing snow, coming downhill. It's just amazing.
It's renowned for its powder. It's guaranteed. I mean, like, look at this now. We're in late December, like early January, and we've already got, I don't know, I think our base layer is about 4 meters. So, and then it just keeps coming on top. It's just where we are in that Arctic belt. We just always guaranteed good powder, without doubt.
It's completely opposite where I am in Cold Lake. It's just basically flat, ditch banging, train tracks, a few trails in the trees, but out here it's just incredible. Like the amount of snow is around Revelstoke is just unbelievable. I've never seen so much. So it's quite the shock to the system when you first get out here.
Awesome. It was seriously, it'll probably be the best ride of my life for this year, this winter. It's great up here. It's just being outside in the winter. It's the activity, it's very physical, it's fun, it's social. It's all of that. It's a lot of fun to be out with a group of people.
If you're with a novice group, I mean, they'll definitely appreciate any pointers you can give them as far as riding style or technique to help them enjoy the day better, because nobody likes being on the end of the shovel all day. And if you got a good group of riders, then you don't have to focus so much on, you know, guiding or babysitting and making sure everything's going smooth. Then you can have a little more enjoyment in the day, but you still got to get out and give them a chance to try the product out.
Well, I did some serious boondocking through the trees there yesterday, and I totally amazed myself. It was just amazing how the sled would pull itself through the trees and just picking the line at, you know, the virgin snow and just going for it, and it all works out.
It's awesome. It's more snow than I expected, and I expect a lot. I'm not really used to these long snowmobiles. I have a short one at home, and basically if you go in powder, you're stuck. And these ones just go up and up and up, and they just never seem to get stuck when you're at speed.
I think I mentioned it there, but you know, words can't describe it. You know, riding Ontario trails and then coming out here is just a whole different riding, definitely, and just amazing.
Kel Edworthy from ProWraps has the enviable job of having to come out to Glacier House to wrap the sleds on site.
This year when we came out, we actually wrapped a truck for Great Canadian Snowmobile Tours, so that was kind of nice. We brought Brandon along, our 3M installer, and anyway, we worked as a team like we normally do. Another group of guys, with some regulars that have been coming, and also new friends that came along that were helpful. So anyway, and then I think this year we did 15 sleds instead of 14, so they just keep getting more and more. Big project and worth the work once you get done and get to go riding. Well, I remember the first time I came out and how hard it was, or how scared I was to actually try and ride, but getting comfortable with riding out here. So I feel a lot more confident that I have every year we come out here. It just gets better and better, and I don't know, I try to, you know, pass along some of my very limited knowledge to the new guys, but everybody's doing really well. So it's like, and when you're in deep powder, it's like driving a boat or Sea-Doo, truly. If you're in fresh powder, no tracks, it's like floating. You got all that power, but you know, I can't describe it really, other than it's awesome. It's better than trail riding, sorry.
If you have to combine work with pleasure, then staying at a place like Glacier House is a good way to do just that.
As Glacier House goes, and like Great Canadian is sort of teams up with Glacier House as far as where we offer packages where you can come and sled and stay. So we've got 10 cabins where you can come with your car, with your truck, and bring your own sled if you like. And in the summer, people bring their own mountain bikes as well. We've got lodge rooms as well. They've all got fireplaces. All the cabins have hot tubs. We've got a swimming pool. There's a bar. There's a restaurant. So there's pretty much everything. Once you're here, you just take your sled off the back of the truck and up the hill. You don't have to drive anywhere or anything, and you've got access to boulder, frisbee, turtle, eagle pass, the whole lot.
What a great way to combine work with pleasure. Gather up a bunch of friends, bring your work materials out with you, wrap a dozen sleds, and then go play in the powder. One sweet adventure in Revelstoke. And to add to the trip, you get to stay in Glacier House right on the mountain, where you get to go riding right from your front door. Revelstoke, BC certainly is a deep powder mecca for snowmobilers.